So, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, it's been a while. For those of you who don't know, yeah, I hope you guys having a good week. I'm having a good week so far. And yeah, but I was away for a little while because yeah, I was busy with work. Work got caught up with me. Had some courses I had to go through. Had to follow a course for something after job. Has something to do with yeah, studying in a language that's completely different from Spanish, from any Roman language or any European language. For the ones that I know, and from the ones that I more or less mastered, because it requires a little more yeah, language. So yeah, you have to know three different two different writing types of characters, and three, or at least more than that, two different writing systems, including some things they borrowed from the Chinese. So yeah, it took some time out of me, and yeah, didn't have much time for immersion or things like this. But yeah, probably 1 minute in. So yeah, it's time for new Tales from the Past, and the story that we're going to review today. I don't know if I'll make it a two-parter, and then which Tales from the Past is, probably 16, but I could be wrong. I kind of lost track of time. But yeah, this one of the few Marvel characters I actually like, because it's not a mutation or anything. It's Ghost Rider. And the story is sort of from 1995. It's called Crossroads. And this comic, it's called, yeah, as you might see from the cover right here, it's a die cut cover. So yeah, this is the flames, cut, etc. Stuck in another dimension. This is Johnny Blaze, and this is his brother. This is on the Zarathos, and this one has a different kind of spirit of vengeance that yeah, has kind of a different kind of backstory. It's basically a certain point in time, that Danny, to give a little bit of backstory, Danny Ketch came across a motorcycle, something with a medallion on it. That belonged to his family or something. I don't know, to a distant relative. When he touched that medallion, he became his Ghost Rider, but with a different kind of spirit of vengeance. It's a spirit of yeah, kind of was a saint, something called Noble Kill. There was kind of murdered, something in that trend. And yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, back to the present day. This Skull the Die Cut cover was released in 1995, and yeah, during a turbulent time for Marvel itself, because yeah, out in the 70s, 80s, they kind of went downhill slowly. And yeah, so it's not as fresh anymore, but this is fresh. Fresh lime juice, fresh ginger, and a little bit of hot water, and that's all you need. But yeah, so yeah, we're going to review Ghost Rider Crossroads. Be careful with spoilers if you didn't read this one yet. I don't know if I'll make it one part or two part out of it, but it's quite simple how we do it. We go from yeah, who the writers are, who the artists are, the team behind it. We go to the synopsis, and we're breaking it down page by page, bit by bit. Give our final thoughts, a score from it goes from 10 out of 100 to 9 to 100 out of 100, basically. Yeah, not too complicated, but yeah, still one of my favorite covers I've seen so far. It's not in the best state anymore because I read it and probably someone else, but it is. Ooh, wow. Yeah, it's from a different time. So yeah, Ghost Rider Crossroads was published November 1995 by Marvel Comics. And yeah, whole copyright note I'm not going to read because it's way too long for me to read. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, the team behind it is it's written by Howard Mackie and Ivan Velez. I probably misspelled those names. And yeah, art by Cary Nord. Bob McLeod and Al Milgrom. Could be wrong. I could be misspelling those names. I'm terrible with them. But yeah, what story the synopsis we're going to write now is. It's basically Blackheart, the son of Mephisto Velez, kidnaps Danny Ketch and a villain known as Scarecrow, which looks awfully familiar. You can figure out why. And drags him down into his realm, one of the dimensions of hell. Then he tries to bond a certain demon known as Zarathos, another spirit of vengeance, to Danny's brother, Johnny Blaze, and with the hopes of enslaving him and becoming his agents of the Earthrealm, which is it's gonna be hard, close to impossible task, and at the same time Danny must somehow defeat Scarecrow, and without his powers, not the Scarecrow, different kind of villain. So the story starts here in the desert, somewhere near Arizona, and the Scarecrow, and he prays to that is his halberd, that is his weapon, his pitchfork, stains with he stains with blood. Basically, should be moist with wet blood. So he prays that that will become wet, trusty, musty, and his prayers are answered, and he comes across a limousine and says, "Hello, Ebenezer. Long time no see. Looking as wrecked as ever. Quite a stylish one. I bet it's hot out there at least. A dry heat, huh? Come inside. Let's have a chat." And I'm the Scarecrow. Where did I figure this out? He eats fear. That's what I mean. I don't even know if this is a Marvel or DC book, but yeah, they tend to they have copied each other over the years, so this is not out of the ordinary. But he gets dragged into the limousine, and who the guy is? It's obvious who the guy is from those you know. It's Blackheart, the son of Mephisto, who drags him with him. At the same time, here comes here comes the Ghost Rider. This is Danny Ketch, the one I talked about, the second known one at least. Calm and still, almost at peace. He retreats into the dark, ceases from which he came, and he's back at the cemetery. He emerges and he's back at the cemetery. So I keep coming back to this place. Why can't he let me forget? Yeah, why is Noble Kill coming back? That's a good question. So hello Danny, good seeing you. And times here is gas caps are glowing crazy, and well, I've done none of that. My business is with Danny Ketch, not with your annoying spirit of vengeance. And he also gets dragged in. The medallion drops from his motorcycle, and he also gets dragged into hell. And here we see Johnny Blaze, the first known ghost, not the first one, but that one was technically it was called Carter Slade, but he was the Phantom Rider, not really the same character, but also different set of powers. Like what you see in the not so good movies. And here's Johnny Blaze riding on the road. I've been to hell and back again and again and again, and the fact that has been known to me to bring me down, but not today. Today I just ride my Harley and feel the wind blasting against my face, and my past melting away by my back. There ain't no hell that's gonna intrude on that. This bliss, pure and simple, and nothing could be better. I couldn't agree more. And he stops at kind of a saloon, or basically a road restaurant, hotel, whatever. And yeah, he steps out. It's quite never left the carnival. Let's see what kind of place this is. It's just a simple dinner or something. This ideal. Time for us move our guests to the next destination. Make sure they're as comfortable as possible. So Blackheart is basically overdressed, but yeah. Planning to do a little socializing with Johnny Blaze, who's currently without Spirit of Vengeance in his system. So yeah. He goes yeah. Orders a simple meal. And yeah. It tells me that he just needs a burger. So he orders a burger and yeah. And he recognizes good recognizable meat because yeah, with this roadside dinners or roadside restaurants, you never know if the food is good or not. Sometimes you have some good. And he suddenly grabs his railgun or his hell gun. And Blackheart makes his entrance and yeah, he's telling that he's upsetting the patrons. And Blackheart commands them all to sit down, eat your meals, etc. So go to a talk, and is this drama really necessary? We have things, so he has business to discuss. And what comes next is, yeah, it turns out that Blackheart has murdered his father, and that's basically what happened to the Great Dark Fish. So, and now he is the ruler of his realm, and quite well. And Johnny tells him that's not of his concern, and he allows him to explain. Mind if I have a sip of your water? Being top devil is such thirsty work. And yeah, he takes a sip. Long story short, his father's realm was a bit limited, and the corruption and torture of souls he thought was also dead, so he seeks to expand his path, this realm into great pastures, namely Earth. And he tells him that they basically want to expand into the Earthrealm instead of keeping it down where it belongs. And Johnny is having none of it because he grabs his hell gun. I have to take a sip of tea first. And quite well, it will be quite sufficient. I'll need to get in touch with the mutual friend of ours. Someone to lead me my demon hordes across these dimensions of yours. You remember him, don't you? A fellow by the name of Zarathos. So basically his spirit of vengeance. And yeah. He pulls the trigger. But there's a hole in the restaurant or something. Plus a hole through the walls, and yeah. Me? Huh? What do you expect, Mr. Blaze? Screaming, historical dinners, getting upset over my streaming and bloody remains? You're insane, Blackheart. Zarathos is dead. He tells me that he's dead, but he tells me that he's wrong. And he asks him if he could call him John. Ancient demons don't really die, John. That's basically it. Nobody stays dead, not even normal people in this and recurring characters in this universe, but I digress. Sometimes they just need a little help to get their acts back together. Jeez, I'm starting with words, I know. Years bound together with Zarathos, created the original Ghost Rider. This makes you perfectly suited for leading my demon hordes. His ultimate power, your human pliability. You shall not only be the instrument of Zarathos' return, but of his enslavement to my will. So he basically wants to enslave the Ghost Rider. Or somebody will stop you. If not me, then who? Then catch the Ghost Rider? No, John. Your brother Dan is otherwise occupied and Ghost Rider. Well, hell be you. You go to hell. And yeah. Of course he cannot, he tries to shoot him again. It doesn't work. Well, you're going to bring hell here. And he is telling that he's going to bring hell here. So yeah, it goes dark. Is flashing back to Danny. So yeah. Basically in darkness, absolute total pitch. The cemetery is gone, Brooklyn's gone, everything, and he's basically walking into darkness. And he smells a smell. He smells a sphere, and yeah, Scarecrow smells a sphere. And this time he has to battle him without his Ghost Rider powers. So without the spirit of noble kill. And he goes on the attack. Wait, oh geez, Scarecrow. He comes across Scarecrow, he goes on the attack and he asks him with his pitchfork if he doesn't have to guys to say boo first. So they have to dodge. He dodges barely. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Got a good one. Gee, that hurt. And Scarecrow goes on the attack again. Not the Scarecrow, not Jonathan Crane, just another guy. Oh no, please. He attacks again. And yeah. What's next? We look at this one. A little penguin face. Oh, she's adorable. And turns out comes across his family. And the Quantum Carnival. Daniel, I don't understand. And he comes across Roxanne. How is the kid? Daddy, I think it's Johnny's little brother. But how? So John Blaze and yeah, back to Johnny Blaze. It goes to dark again and back to Johnny Blaze and Blackheart. Is that John? Mumbling again? Just like me, I know. Have considered speech therapy. And please don't bother expecting your friend to come and save you. There's only one Ghost Rider at a time. And then he's on hiatus. Yeah, he basically dragged him down to his realm, we know. Now, if you'll be so kind as to look at these little spheres of light around you, those are your souls, Johnny. Lost souls, trapped between worlds. So, on them, we'll find our friend, Zarathos. He'll be quite happy to see you again. No. My, here he comes now. And, Zarathos takes over his body once again. Johnny's body. And the transformation commences. Family reunions are so touching. I agree. Especially when they set your entire body on fire and scorch your flesh. And they're rebonded again. And he summons his motorcycle towards him. And you always did have style, Zarathos. Or should I say, Ghost Rider. He goes again. And all about your demon lords, bitch boys, they were my father's style. I'm so much more creative. Before I forget, Scarecrow is down here as well. And it seems he'll been offered the same deal. To be interested to see what he'll bring back. And if I refuse to participate, see, then I suppose your soul will be forfeit. Mine forever. The very same fate you'd suffer should the Scarecrow get out first. Better get the move on, Danny. Nothing more determined with a psychotic, with a magic wish, indeed. So he goes to, the federal pen. So, Johnny Blaze in his Ghost Rider form / Zarathos goes to the penitentiary in penitentiary Staten Island. It's more of a castle / prison holding some of the most dangerous criminals in America. But the Ghost Rider doesn't care about. Unlike heroes, the Ghost Rider is known as an anti-hero. He basically scorches the whole place, which will happen right here. Okay, so upon the spirit upon the true face of vengeance, and everybody dies. It's so much better served not hot, isn't it, Ghost Rider? Indeed, better, but not enough, is it? Your cleansing fire of penance is powerful, but it's not enough. There's something. Humans always return to their evil ways, no matter how much penance they do. Indeed. So he goes there. Take this man for example. No matter how many times he has been in prison, no matter how many people he is convinced he's changed, he's always referred to his true type. How unfortunate, considering he's quite the accomplished serial killer. 35 people, wasn't it, Mikey? It was 45. Get your facts straight, right? You know what? Oh, please forgive me, but he won't. You know, he has no forgiveness. No remorse, no pity, savage, cruel, and loving every minute of it. And you just can't wait to get back at it. You will feel the soul-searing power of my hellfire. You will experience the pain of his victims and experience.
true regret. I will burn his evil away.
Yes, you do that. You burn it away. I'll just grow right back, buddy. When I get out, and believe me, I will. I'll get back to work, big time. And I take a bath in my victim's blood. I'll think of your ugly bone face and laugh. You're right. Well, he's basically done for. And Blackheart's truly enjoying himself a little bit too much. Destroy his evil once and for all. Take vengeance to its natural and righteous extreme. You know, it's the only way to be sure. Now go finish your work. Cleanse the world, Ghost Rider. And basically the whole every criminal in this prison gets burned for eternity for the sins. And Danny in desperation he makes a run for it. He needs to get out first before Scarecrow, otherwise hell breaks loose on Earth. And he's joined by his family, Roxanne, and or something, or girlfriend or something in the trend. I'll be familiar with the rest. Fear I smelled, fear warm, right, wet. You must have it. And here comes Scarecrow again. Once again, you have to fight each other with, he gets, he pierces her through the back, which there's no blood flying around, because they have to keep it, certain age friendly. I don't even know why, but I digress. You're hurting people. Okay, just send you hurting people. Leave us alone. And then he grabs the pitchfork and smashes him in the face. You want fear, Scarecrow? Well, here it is. Choke on it. Yeah, in hell you never truly die, because that's probably why there's no blood around this realm. So Roxanne. He tries Roxanne to the other place. Further down, seems to be the cemetery. Let's get this over with. Yeah, so it is his brother. It is her brother. And there's a door opening that helps him to get out of this place. And it tells him it's happening all over again, huh? And another one bites the dust. Stop that. Don't fade away, please. And it tells him they're almost there. I'm sorry, no, don't just go. Save yourself. Another arrow flies. And Scarecrow's kind of disappointed. Thinks that he should get rid of him. Sort of, but they fight again. Go ahead, boy. Run. Get through first. I'll just stay here and play with the girls. Those should hold me for years. And someone's really bad. Slowing down, that's good. That's very good. And God forgive me, I can't let that happen. The story goes there. And my silly rabbit. Can't you see? My trusty Rust just wants you. It's going to stop your fear like a hungry towel, like a thirsty dog, like a pitchfork into flesh. Pitchfork. And they fight once again. Stick fight. He won't. What did you do? What I had to do. Let's go. No, wait. I have to Scarecrow. What would you've taken with you? Just an end to all the voice in my head, to all the fear. So I wanted an end to all the fear. Could have been possible, wouldn't it? Yes or no? And Blackheart is there again. Once again, what you for a shall be. My Daniel, you've made it. You've reached the way you're out first. How resourceful. Oh, that means that you still have a bit of dilemma, don't you, Daniel? Can we bring one thing back? No about this, don't try saying my family or my friends I'm not some mentally disadvantaged genie. And he gives him an ultimatum. You only can bring one person back. Not poor Roxanne. She's become a bit of a wheel these days, hasn't she? Maybe in the next life. Especially toying with him. No, I'm worried, then again. Oh, look, Daniel, your brother is trying to hold back the Ghost Rider transformation. How courageous, how bold, how futile. And all because of you, Daniel. He holds power instead of you. He bears the burden of such a good brother. And he's basically using kind of Don Mock tactics to basically make him feel bad about himself, things like that, yada yada. And don't listen to that punk. And he won't. It was never your fault. It was me. She was doomed from the moment she met me. Oh, Rocky, I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. And he finds it touching. It goes on for a while, for a long period of time, and yes. Then what will you bring back into the world? The power of the Ghost Rider. What? And yeah, he tells him that he wants he basically wants his spirit of vengeance back. It all came down to this. Time to hold the Ghost Rider for your own purpose, sick purpose. Well, you can't have him. And he's enough. Your pathetic attempts to spit venom at me have lost their comical effect. The game's now over. Both of you, get out of my realm. He basically tells him to kick. Blackheart tells him to basically kick him out. And yeah, he says goodbye to his sister, and Johnny Blaze says goodbye to the other, his former lover, and yeah. I suppose you're feeling proud of yourselves. You're already forgetting you've left 2 innocent women cradled in death's arms. You probably want to go out and have a celebrity swill of such nonsense. Man, you really don't understand us, do you? No, he doesn't. Forget about it. He's a fool. He doesn't understand the anti-hero. Don't. If I choose to do so, you both will be toasting here for eternity. Where is the poetry in that? I like to play a good game. As did my father before me. I just play it better. Yeah, whatever. Just excuse me if I don't line up for another round. No, I always wanted to try this, and I think Danny summons a new Ghost Rider or Hell Rider, motorcycle, whatever you call it. And when did he learn to do that? That's Johnny, I think, or maybe it's Danny. Either one of them summoned it. Yeah, Danny Ketch summons his motorcycle, and or Noble Kill, and they fly. They say goodbye to Blackheart, and they ride away. Still believing that they won, and he drives away, and yeah. For the Crossroads. This is all a short story. Before there were any Ghost Riders in the Marvel Universe, there was only Johnny Blaze, reckless stunting motorcyclist, and the Quentin Carnival, an orphan, his adopted family, yada yada. Basically the backstory what you see here. Eventually, Mephisto came back to collect his soul and bonded the soul of a monster known as Zarathos to him, but he temporarily lost memory, came back. Mary came back later, and then he became, temporarily got without it for a moment, and yeah, here you got this Ghost Rider form back. And here's with stories created by Howard Mackie, Ivan Velez Jr., Cary Nord, inks Bob McLeod, Al Milgrom, Al Williamson, colors Craig Wright, letterer John Babcock, I think, editor James Felder, and editor-in-chief Robbie Chase. And that's the end of the story of Crossroads. With a nice back cover as well. So if you only have a few minutes left, is well, I say there's a good good balance between writing and art, I guess. Nice cover art, and even though it's not in the best state anymore, it's one that I will keep in my collection, not just for collector's purpose, but also because I like to read it. And yeah, writing is sometimes bad. Some dialogue here and there is good. Sometimes it goes on for a little too long, but overall, it gets better on the second read. This is the second time I read this. I read it 2 times, and but at times it tries to copy a little bit too much of DC, and sometimes try to inject humor into what seems to be a dark story, but it's kind of worse in this case. So it's not the best Ghost Rider story that I think of, but it's still a pretty good issue, way better than what you get in modern Marvel stories. And like I said, it tries to copy DC sometimes a little bit too much, but that's a normal thing, occurrence over time. They often, those 2 publishers copy elements from each other for years. Have been copying it for years, so that's it. But as an issue, I give the 75 out of 100. It's not as good as some of the best 70s or 80s Ghost Riders comics, or from the 90s, but still good read so far, and I quite enjoyed it. It's Blackheart has its own sense of humor, so that's good. And I'll leave it right there. The next comic that I'll read is I'm going to review is Mara. It's the webcomic. It's an independent one. And with 30 minutes left, 40 minutes done, I think it's a good length to 31 minutes is a good length to stop the review. So I'm going to drink my tea, go to bed. The upload will probably be on YouTube during the weekend or something in that trend. I tried to upload it before it, so that will premiere during the weekend. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Hasta la próxima, chicos, chicas. Dewa matane.